Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. So MATIC, what is the story here? MATIC has been in this move up, from the swing low at around 31 cents, the 88.7% fib level, to the high here, the 78.6% fib level. It has moved basically 100%. It was in this move up between the 18th of June and the 23rd of June, the strongest crypto of, well, the higher market cap cryptos at least. Of course, there were higher cryptos that made more profit in those days, but it was the strongest one of the higher market cap cryptos, especially the ones that I cover. However, after that, we had a strong decline. Unfortunately, we did not have a clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. We had a 1, 2 and another 1, 2. To count all of this as a large wave 1 is not really possible. Okay, so we have to consider this as a 1, 2, 1, 2. Told you in the last video we were in this above this ascending trend line. So we have been following that. We could see that as an ascending triangle, which was also rather a bullish wave. But until I told you, until we break above this 49.3 level, we have to be very skeptical, because this is obviously key resistance. As long as you are below this key resistance, there's still a significant chance to actually drop below the wave 2 low, a move below the wave 2 low here at 41 and 41.6, 41.7 cents would have made the bullish scenario less likely. However, still a very valid scenario. And we had here a 1, 2, a 1, 2, here another 1, 2. And I told you that if we are really in an uptrending scenario, MATIC needs to go crazy now. Okay, if you want to consider what we're doing here crazy, that's fine. I wouldn't necessarily consider it crazy yet, because overall the target here for a wave 3 would be around 90 cents, as I said yesterday. However, what is happening today is interesting. MATIC is one of the first coins actually moving here above the 50-day moving average. Few people have asked me what are the settings of the 50-day moving average on my chart. Here I show you. It's very simple. It is purely the 50-day moving average, even though I'm on the 1 hour chart. Oops, no, let me just, where's the 50-day? No, here, let me just do it here. It's time frame 1 day, length 50, source close. Okay, that's the 50-day simple moving average. We just made it through it, and I told you now in various videos, expect resistance here. If we don't have resistance, it can be considered very bullish, because then you're just cutting through a key resistance with a very fast move. And here you can see that that level was very relevant, because when you see a breakout and when you are in a strong uptrend, you can see such a pump when you go through resistance. And in a bull run, we do this all the time. We don't really test them and everything, we just go through. So it is promising, I'll tell you that. Best evidence though to go above the wave 3, or to go into this wave 3, or best evidence to understand that we are in the wave 3, is a move above 62.5 cents. And above 62.5 cents, we then still have to go above 66 cents, which is here the wave 4 high, which is a structurally very important level. But I think first really good evidence, well, we already just had a good evidence by breaking through the 50-day moving average. Of course, we now need to hold this. Would be good if we can close the daily candle above that level, which is basically at 54.8 cents. And that would then be really bullish, in my opinion. But according to the wave count here, it should take us to 90 cents, this wave 3 in yellow. Okay, so we need to be aware of that. And it's starting to look good. And I can't really tell you anything else. We see an increase in volume here from the 9th of June. You can see that compared to what we had here before. Not massively, but we do see an increase in volume, especially here on the 4 hour chart. You can see that compared to what we had in April, March and May, this is increasing again, getting back into the periods similar to what we had in January. Okay, so this is good. We see an increase in volume. We see the first evidence in the Elliott Wave patterns here with a 1, 2, a 1, 2, which would now be followed by a wave 3. Important though is that we don't go below the low here at 42.1 cent. Very important. And best situation would be if we can hold now above the 50-day moving average. because you see how it was resistance here, how relevant the 50-day moving average was. Well, you could say it was a coincidence because it might not have been the 50-day moving average that was real resistance here. it was possibly just the 78.6% fib level, which is here at around 61 cents, this white horizontal line. So we had two key areas coming together here, two resistances. And if you have a confluence of those factors, then it can of course be very difficult to actually get through that. So it's all looking good now. In that wave 2, by the way, as well, it has retraced down quite a lot. It has retraced down to the 88.7% fib level, still okay for a wave 2. Had we gone below that, it would have just get very unrealistic. It still was a wave 2, and had we gone below 39.5 cents, yeah, then it would have been extremely difficult to still interpret a bullish scenario into this. However, at the moment we're still following here the main wave count that I had on the chart. Yeah, next key resistance, in my opinion, will be that wave 1 high. Resistance probably starting around 60 cents. And then we'll take it from there. Okay, yeah, and hopefully you liked the update about MATIC. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.